Welcome to Day Trip, a series where we take you across the state and show you the natural wonders it has to offer. In this trip, we're heading an hour east along Highway 126 out to the McKenzie River. This is the forests of the McKenzie. In this video, we're going to hike along old-growth forests, mountain bike along the river, and at the end of the day, relax in some hot springs. The Delta Old Growth Nature Trail treks through an old-growth section of Douglas fir forest. Old-growth forests are important because they contain a greater diversity of plant and animal life. Only 11% of these forests remain in Oregon, the rest having been disturbed by human development or logging. Once disturbed, a forest can take centuries to get back to its old-growth condition. Some of these trees are several feet across, hundreds of feet high, and 500 years old. Starting at the ranger station in McKenzie Bridge, the McKenzie River Trail covers 26 miles of bank along the McKenzie River, all the way to its source at Clear Lake. Mountain biking is a popular way to get around the trail, and you can rent bikes at the McKenzie River Mountain Resort in Blue River. The McKenzie River itself is relatively clean and an important source of drinking water for the city of Eugene. It's also an important source of our electricity from hydroelectric projects along the river. The river is never far, and biking among boulders, trees, stumps, and branches is certainly an interesting experience. A great way to relax after a day of hiking and biking along the river is to take a dip at Terwilliger Hot Springs. The springs consist of a series of pools that fall down a narrow glen next to Cougar Reservoir. The water makes an incredible journey down into the earth after falling on the Cascades as snow and rain. When the water percolating down into the ground encounters magma, it becomes less dense and rises. When it finds fissures, cracks, or faults in the ground, it can then flow again on the surface as it does at the hot springs. The water starts at around 107 degrees in the top pool, cooling as it cascades down in a series of waterfalls from pool to pool. There's nothing quite like relaxing in a hot spring with a view of the forest like this. The springs close at dusk, and as day turns into night, mists come back into the hills, shrouding the McKenzie Valley. Special thanks to Travel Lane County, Eugene Cascades and Coast for their assistance in this video. Visit their website or either of their 2 locations for more information on the sites featured here. And special thanks to the McKenzie River Mountain Resort for their hospitality and for the mountain bike rentals you saw in the video.